Happy Friday! My name is Joëlle, as you know. So let's come into a seat. We'll be flowing through a 60-minute Vinyasa class. So Vinyasa yoga is more into Yang yoga. So we've got our Yin yoga and we've got our Yang yoga. So in yoga we speak about energy a lot. Everything is energy, you know, and you can also in yourself recognize that you have a lot of energy or that you don't have a lot of energy, and that gets influenced by what you eat, by maybe emotional things that are going on in your life. You can maybe link, you know, when you're in love and you're like, it seems like there's no limit to your energy, and it comes from the inside. And then when something happens, it might be a little bit like heavy on your heart even, you also feel like drained and stuff. So it's really interesting to become aware and to recognize that that's all linked together. One of the most beautiful, I'm reading a really beautiful book, and today or this week, I think I also posted it on Instagram. It says you've got inner energy inside you, and we can choose to almost be in love with life. And when we choose to be in love with life, there is this sense of joy, and there is this sense of being able to see things that are very beautiful. When we're not in love with life, we're like filtered. We can't see it, which is a pity. And it doesn't mean we always have to be happy. It doesn't mean we always have to be like joyful. But if there is something that is challenging for us, can we just see it as an experience rather than going, okay, I'm now depressed, or I'm now, and this becomes my identity. It's not an identity. One day we are experiencing that life is quite light, and another day we might experience that life is a little heavy. And I think it's important to understand that we don't have to identify ourselves with it. We can just flow through it. Anyways, that's just a little introduction. Those words can just linger into your mind while we sit still. So meditation can be misunderstood. Of course, when we meditate, we can try to aim to have less thoughts. And you'll notice that when you start breathing slower and deeper, that often also the thoughts, it might take a little while, but the thoughts are starting to settle in. The most important thing when you start with meditation is that I would advise you to not expect to not have any thought. Because if you sit there and you go like, oh, I'm thinking something, okay, I can't do this. That's not, it's just a matter of sitting and noticing, observing how does my body feel, how busy is my mind, and where are my emotions. So let's just try to do that. It's a check-in. It's a moment of check-in. With the check-in, the next step would then be, okay, today I feel a little bit tired. I have planned to go for a 3-kilometer or a 3-hour run. Maybe that's not a good idea. Or I have a run and a party and a thing planned for today. When you check in with yourself, you can act according to what you need rather than acting according to what you think you should be doing. A lot of talking. Let's come into some stillness. So close your eyes. Take a deep breath into the nose and then a sigh out of the mouth. One more time, in through the nose. Sigh out of the mouth. Close your eyes and sit nice and still. Checking in with yourself, the easiest is to check in with your body. To feel your body's temperature, to feel how open or maybe stiff the joints feel this morning. If it is easy or challenging to sit still. And remember, in yoga there is no judgment, there is no attachment, and it is a non-competitive environment. This is you, your body, your breath, and also a big part of it is accepting who you are. So you come into a inclusive kind of union kind of mindset rather than comparing yourself. We are all connected. We go through very similar experiences in life. We might deal with them differently, but through that, through being human, we are connected. Let's take another 5 rounds of breath and really pay attention to your breath. Can you deepen the breath? Can you lengthen the breath? Maybe you'd like to set an intention for this class, and if intention setting is new to you, a very nice intention for your practice and also for your day is to have a grateful heart, to be grateful for what you have, for your healthy body, for a roof above your head, for friends and family that love and support you. The list is unlimited. If you have a different intention and you're working on something to better yourself, also totally fine. And bring the palms together just to acknowledge each other, to greet each other. And then bow our head towards our fingertips to seal in. And then you can slowly move up whatever you're sitting on. And if you're cross-legged, cross your legs in the other direction. Bring the arms above your head, take a deep stretch, lengthen, and then interlace your fingers behind your back and start to open the collarbones. Notice what your head does. Sometimes when the hands come behind and they pull down, the head starts to lift with. So keep the back of the neck nice and long. And then I call this the bodyguard effect. The bodyguard effect is a full like expansion, or the gorilla. So it's not an opening in the front and a contraction in the back. It's this feeling of like breathing in and being broad. It's nice. Take one more deep breath in. Release the hands, arms up to the sky. Inhale, fingers to the floor. Let your head hang heavy now. Maybe even walk your hands a little further forward. And shake a soft no with your head. Relax your neck and shoulders. You can always close your eyes, because when you close your eyes, it's easier to feel things. You have to think, you can think less. Then roll back up, take a deep breath in, arms come up to the sky. Towards your left side, left hand to the floor, right arm over, and then reach the fingers. So you really have a little bit of a C shape here on the side of the body. And bend your left elbow so your left shoulder is relaxed. This left shoulder moves away, melts away from the ear. Breathe into the right side of the body. Let's change side. Inhale, arms up to the sky. And then change to the other side. Bend the right elbow. And there's a difference with a zombie hand, which is kind of fluffy, which we do in yin a little more, like this dragging, or yang, where you purposefully reach and really stretch quite actively. Take one more round of breath in this shape. Alright, inhale, bring the arms up to the sky, palms together, roll over your shins and come into what we call child's pose. Child's pose, your big toes touch, your knees are as wide as the mat, and let your hips come down towards your heels and the arms straight forward. Because yoga is a non-competitive environment, and because in yoga we're not only dealing with the body, you might even get quite interesting thoughts or emotions that you're surprised about. I've cried a lot on my mat. I've digested a lot of heart pain and things on the mat. It's fine, but if it gets a little overwhelming, just come to child's pose. You can take a break whenever you want. Ujjayi breath is a breath in and out of the nose. And that's what we use for Vinyasa. So we try to pay attention to the breath all the time. And you might notice that, there's moments that your mind starts to wander and you're like, oh, I haven't thought of my breath for a while. And that's okay. And you just bring it back in. Inhale, come to tabletop, hands under your shoulders, knees under your hips, right arm reaches forward, left leg reaches back. Find your pointer, take a deep breath in. Knee, nose, elbow together around the spine. 3 more like that. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, squeeze. Last 2, breathe in, lengthen. Breathe out, round and squeeze. 1 more time. Inhale. Knee, nose, elbow together. Exhale. Inhale, lengthen. Just your left knee to the floor. Exhale. Right arm up to the sky. Take a deep breath in. Thread the needle. So the right arm is going to loop all the way through until the right shoulder and the right ear are on the floor. And then your left hand, you've got 2 options here. You can walk it forward or half bind. So that means your left arm loops around the lower back. You can maybe find the inside of the right thigh. Close your eyes and take 3 breaths here. You can softly press into the back of the right hand to open up that left collarbone a little bit more. Left hand in front of the nose, press into the left hand. Inhale, right arm up to the sky. Exhale, both hands down to the floor. Walk your hands forward for Anatasana, puppy's pose. Notice that this is different from child's pose. Your hips are away from your heels. Really open the armpit area, breathe. 2 more rounds of breath here. Then slowly bring your hands back under your shoulders. I'll change sides so I can see you. You can keep forward, left arm forward, right leg back. Take a deep breath in here. Knee to nose, elbow together, exhale. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Focus your eyes so the balance is easier. Exhale, round the spine. Inhale, lengthen. Around 4 counts to breathe in and around 4 counts to breathe out. Lovely. Inhale, lengthen. And now bring your right knee down to the floor. Left arm up. Take a deep breath in. Reach up. Thread the needle. Arm loops through. Shoulder to the floor. Be careful with your neck. Right arm forward. Or a half bind, where you bring the right fingers. You can hold onto your pens or bring them to the inside of your thigh. Feel free to close your eyes. 3 more rounds of breath here. Right hand onto the floor in front of your nose. Press into it, lift the left arm up to the sky. Inhale, tabletop, exhale. Hands under your shoulders, knees under your hips. Tuck your toes and then walk yourself to a full plank pose. Arms are strong, legs are strong, core is engaged. Take a deep breath in here. Right knee to your nose, exhale. Step back to plank pose, breathe in. Left knee to your nose, exhale. Inhale, plank pose. Right knee to your nose, exhale. Lovely. Step back, breathe in. Last one. Left knee to your nose, exhale. Alright, full plank, breathe in. Downward facing dog, full stretch. So downward facing dog, your hands are shoulder width apart. Your index fingers are parallel to each other, and you try to spread your hands as far, the fingers as far apart as possible. Your feet are hip width apart, and it is totally fine to have a slight bend in your knees. Make your spine your priority and really lengthen. Bring the sit bones up to the sky and soften your neck and shoulders, and then bring your breath back in. Instead of down dog, you can always come to child's pose instead. Bend your knees and look forward towards your hands. Step your feet behind your hands for a forward fold. Let's bring the feet hip width apart and hold on to the opposite elbow. Let your head be heavy. You can even shake a soft no with your head. Really relax your neck and shoulders. Hands down to the floor. Inhale, halfway lift. So bring your hands under the knees, just onto the shins, light touch. Exhale, fold forward. 3 more like that. Feel the length in the spine. Breathe in. Neck in line with the spine as well. Breathe out. Relax. 2 more. Inhale, fill up the lungs. Lift and float the chest up. Exhale, everything softens. 1 more time. Breathe in. This is called a halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Roll all the way up, bend the knee. Your arms and your head can be heavy. Lift the arms above your head. Take a breath in. And then bring your toes to touch. Hands to heart center. Samastitihi. Yes. We start very symmetrical, very aware and conscious of where our toes and our feet are. So a lovely start. Inhale, arms up to the sky. Fold forward, dive forward, relax your neck and shoulders. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Step to plank pose, hands down, feet to the back of the mat. We'll practice our chaturanga. We'll do 2 rounds to show you 2 options, which you can choose during the practice. So if you want to try a little less intense variation, drop the knees to the floor, take a deep breath in. This can be your chaturanga. First your face to the floor, then your chest, and then your tummy. First the face, then the chest, there we go. Then the tummy, good, control. Cobra pose, lift your chest, press the toenails into the floor, maybe even lift your hands off the floor. Yeah, this is cobra pose. Exhale, over the knees, curl the toes, downward facing dog. So that's 1 round of chaturanga, the less intense variation. Let's do a little bit more intense and you'll quickly figure out which one is suitable for you this morning. So the little more intense one is on the toes. You come to plank pose. Let's give it a try. Shift the weight forward, halfway only, 90 degrees. Yes, now the arms are starting to shake. Upward facing dog. This is a little bit more intense than the cobra pose. Thighs are off the floor, downward facing dog. So whenever I say chaturanga or vinyasa flow, you can do either or. You can also totally skip it and come to downward facing dog. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, step or jump to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold forward, relax your neck and shoulders. Rise, high mountain, arms above your head. Breathe in, toes together. Samastitihi, hands in front of the heart. Inhale, arms up to the sky. High mountain. Exhale, bend the knees, fold forward, relax your neck and shoulders. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Chaturanga, so now you choose toes, knees. I'll do the knees with you guys. All the way down, up dog or cobra pose on an inhale. Downward facing dog on an exhale. Remember, it's a non-competitive environment. So do what makes you happy, what makes you feel strong, and you'll get a little stronger, a little more spacious, a little bit more flexible every practice. All right, right leg lifts, 3-legged dog. Take a deep breath in, and now open the hip. So you stack the right hip on top of the left. You can draw the right heel really close to your buttocks. Hold here for another 2 rounds of breath. Equal pressure in both hands. Take another breath in here. Knee to the opposite arm, to the left arm. Exhale. Square your hips, 3-legged dog. Right leg lifts straight behind you. Knee to your nose. Exhale. Inhale, three-legged dog, lengthen. Knee to the right, arm or armpit, exhale. Inhale, three-legged dog, right leg up. Now step the foot in between your hands. In the beginning, it might feel that it's a very big distance. So if you're like, yeah, but I only get halfway my mat, just take your right hand and help the foot. So that's quicker than going, all right, it's just quicker, just help it to come to the top of the mat. Lovely. Left heel comes down, warrior one. Bring your hands to your hips and stand all the way up. A shorter stance, a little wider stance. Your shoulders and your hips are parallel to the short edge of your mat. Feet are grounded, specifically the back foot and the back heel, and then bring the arms up to the sky. And this is warrior one. Lovely. Another deep breath in, lift the heart. And then interlace your hands behind you. Lift the collarbones, lift the gaze, take a deep breath in. Stay grounded through the feet and humbly bow forward. Let the head be heavy. Take another 2 rounds of breath here. Alright, left hand to the floor, right arm up, and your back heel lifts. So you're in a lunge pose, your back heel is off the floor. Take a deep breath in here. Both hands down to the floor, frame the right foot. Your right toes point straight forward, breathe in, and bring your hips back for pyramid pose. Hold and breathe. 3 rounds of breath here. Notice the sensations in the back of your right leg. Stretch the neck and shoulders. Nice. Alright, let's pulse that. So breathe in, bend the right knee. Breathe out, extend both legs. 2 more times. Look forward, bend the right knee, lunge pose, low lunge. Exhale, pyramid pose, both legs straight. Inhale 1 more time. Exhale, bring it back. Bend the knee, look forward. Prasarita, walk your hands to the left side. Turn your toes so they are parallel to the short edges of the mat. That's it. Now relax your upper body down to the floor. Elbows can bend. Soft bend in the knee. 3 more rounds of breath here. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Straight spine. Now place the right hand or the fingertips in front of you onto the floor, and the left arm wings up towards the sky. So you're twisting in your upper body. Yeah, that's it. Take another deep breath in here. Left arm under your right arm. Stand up, eagle arm, star pose. Turn your toes out. Sit down into horse with your eagle arms. Exhale. 3 more like that. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, squeeze the elbows in towards your navel. You can round forward. Breathe in. Feel the strength of the legs. Breathe out. Feel the space in the hips. 1 more time. Inhale. You can even exhale out of the mouth. Exhale. Star pose, rise, inhale, arms up to the sky. To the front, right foot, warrior 2, slice it open. So the right toes point straight forward and the left toes are slightly in. Yeah, watch that right knee. Because we are trying to open the hips here, the right knee wants to turn in towards the big toe. So keep it straight in the direction of the second toe. Yeah, looking good. Warrior 2. So we've done a warrior 1 and a warrior 2. Here we are opening the hips. Reverse warrior, right arm comes up to the sky. Extended side angle, reach the right arm forward, down to the floor, and then the left arm comes up to the sky. Reverse warrior again, breathing, right arm up, keep the right knee bent. Wiggle your hands to the floor, lift your left heel. Look forward, breathe in. Shiva squat, hook the left knee behind the right knee. Bring the left toes to the floor. Inhale, arms up to the sky so your legs are crossed. Dragon. Bring the elbow to the outside of the thigh. Twist away from the legs. That's it, girls. Lovely work. Twist and squeeze. Sink a little deeper. Resist the outside of the right leg. Big move. Left knee into your chest. Single leg Tadasana. Leg all the way up. Eagle your left leg on top of your right. Eagle your left arm under your right. Full eagle pose. Your left toe can be just on the floor hovering or hook around the ankle. Be gentle with your knees. Now with balanced poses, really focus your eyes on a fixed point. A fixed point in front of you. Let your eyes be like lasers, really staring. Now maybe sink a little deeper for 3. Looking good. 2. Knee in, arms up. Single leg Tadasana. Breathe in. Hands to a heart center. Start to kick your leg behind you. Low flying warrior. Yeah, fly. Focus your eyes on a point on the floor. For 3, 2, we meet in low lunge. Softly step back with control. Right leg lifts, 3-legged dog. Inhale. Knee to your nose. Exhale. Step to plank pose. Breathe in. Left knee to your nose. Breathe out. Left knee to your nose. 3-legged dog. Lift the left leg up. Open the hip, draw the heel close to your buttocks, hold and breathe. Press the right heel down. Equal weight in both hands, or feel the opening around the left groin. Lovely. One more deep breath in. Knee to opposite elbow, right arm, exhale. Square hips, 3-legged dog, lift the left leg up. Knee to your nose, exhale. Inhale, 3-legged dog, lengthen. To your left arm, exhale. Inhale, 3-legged dog, there we go, step. Look forward, step the foot, maybe in between your hands, or help the foot to the top of your mat. Ground your right foot, we stand up, you can bring your hands to your hips, so you can feel that your hips are parallel to the front edge of your mat. Lovely, feel grounded through the feet. Inhale, arms up to the sky. Open up, press that left knee forward, warrior 1. Hands interlace behind your back. If you can, take the opposite interlace, which is a little tricky behind you, but we've got a dominant side. So if you know there's always the same thumb up, yeah, lift your gaze, trying to move away from our habits and being aware, and then just come forward into a humble warrior 1. Relax your neck and shoulders. Left knee above the ankle, a little bit of wobbling on the feet, that's totally fine. Take another deep breath in here. Release the hands, your right hand down, the left arm up. Lift your right heel. Take a deep breath in here. Both hands down to the floor, exhale. Look forward, inhale, right leg is strong. Pivot pose to hold. You can walk your hands a little closer or wider, and then you can let your head be heavy. Let your brain relax. Breathe. Slow and deep breaths, 2 more rounds of breath. Let's pulse that. We move with the breath. Breathe in, bend your knee, low lunge. Breathe out, pyramid pose. Breathe in, low lunge, look forward, lengthen the spine, strong right leg. Breathe out, bring it back. Breathe in, come forward, very nice. Open those hips, feel the stretch in the front of the right hip. Exhale, come back. Inhale, low lunge. And now walk to the right for Prasarita, wide-legged forward fold. Toes pitch Relax your head, you can even close your eyes. 3 more rounds of breath here. Left hand, or let's first lengthen the spine. So you're already set with your chest. Left hand stays under you. Right arm reaches up to the sky. Good. Take a deep breath in. Reach, 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 reach. Right arm comes under the left. Stand up. Turn your toes out. Start with eagle arms. Deep breath in here. And then sit down into a horse, into a squat, and bring your chin to your chest, elbows in. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, bring it down. Strength. Inhale. And flexibility. Exhale. Connection with the breath. Breathe in one more time. Breathe out. Release your arms. Extend your legs. Inhale. Arms up to the sky. Full star pose. To the left foot. Warrior 2. Turn it out. Relax your arms. Stay here. The first moment you check the alignment. Left toes forward. Knee tracks in the direction of the second toe. Right toes up in compared to the heel. And then relax your shoulders. Then you can start to just feel the intensity in the legs and the lightness in the upper body. Look to the left hand, flip the palm, reverse warrior, inhale. Keep your left knee bent, keep your left knee bent. Extended side angle, reach forward to bring the right arm over. Yeah, looking good. Reverse it again so the legs stay the same, but the arms wimble back, overhead, left arm up. Exhale, hands come down to the floor, lift your right heel. Look forward, breathe in. Shiva squat with the right knee behind your left knee. Bring the toes softly to the floor. Keep the right heel lifted, arms up to the sky, breathe in. Twist to your left, exhale. So you're twisting your right elbow to the outside. Nice work. Hold and breathe. Focus your eyes on a point on the floor. Single leg Tadasana. Bring the right knee in towards your chest. Feel the wobbling on the left foot. Eagle, right leg squeezes. Bend both knees. Right arm under your left. Eagle pose. Hold and breathe. Find your drishti, we call it a drishti, a focus point with your eyes. Soften the skin on your face. Keep smiling. Keep breathing. You're doing an amazing job. Wobbling. One side is easier than the other. Big breath in. Release the arms. Knee in towards your chest. Low flying warrior. Hands to heart. Start to bring your right leg behind you. Keep the right toes active. So you can't see the right toes, but you're either pointing or opening the toes away from each other. Left knee is a little bit bent. Take another deep breath in. Hands to the floor. Soft landing, right foot, low lunge. Three-legged dog. Bring your left leg all the way up. Knee to your nose. Exhale. Plank pose. Breathe in. Chaturanga. Knees or toes all the way down or halfway down. Inhale, cobra, or upward facing dog. Lift from the tail, from the core, downward facing dog. Playtime. Karina likes playtime. Playtime means you can do whatever you want. You can have a little break in child's pose and go, whew, that's a lot. Or you can go, okay, let's do some kicks, donkey kicks. My little tip with donkey kicks, for example, is to make it a little shorter. So rather than coming from your full down dog, walk your toes a little in, already shift some weight towards your hands, focus your eyes, bend the knees, and then just kick your heels into your bum. Kick your heels into your bum. Kick your heels into the bum. Bounce away from the floor. Keep your arms straight. Yeah. Another 30 seconds of whatever you want to do. Doesn't have to be donkey kicks. Yeah, looking good. Nice. Fabulous. child's pose, embryo variation. In this variation, we bring the knees together and we bring the hands to the feet. So the shoulders can relax. Breathe nice and soft. Now that we know the flow, we'll do it again. One breath, one movement. Translation of Vinyasa. Vinyasa is a very flowy, dynamic class. You're doing an amazing job. So bring the arms forward, tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath into the nose. Sigh it out. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, step or jump to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold forward, relax your neck and shoulders. Stand up, rise, arms above your head. Take a deep breath in. Hands to heart center. Let's flow. Inhale, arms up to the sky. Exhale, fold forward, relax your neck and shoulders. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Chaturanga Dandasana. Step, jump, float, or skip. You can also just go straight to downward facing dog. Whatever feels good to you. We'll meet in downward facing dog. Up dog. Lovely, lovely. Looking good. Downward facing dog. Right leg lifts. Take a deep breath in. Open the hip. And this is quite funky. Let's flip the dog. So you bring your right toes behind you. They hit the floor. Sorry to turn my back. And you reach up. Fabulous. Take another deep breath in. Bring your hand down. The right leg lifts. Breathe in. Three-legged dog. Right knee, left arm. Exhale. Inhale, three-legged dog. Lengthen. Knee to your nose. Exhale. Inhale, three-legged dog, lengthen. Knee to the right arm, exhale. Inhale, three-legged dog. Look forward, step forward. Warrior one feet. Left foot a little out and a little wider. Inhale, arms up to the sky. Hands interlaced behind you. Exhale. Lift the heart, breathe in. Humbly bow forward, breathe out. Take another breath in here and another exhale. We move, left hand down, right arm up. Inhale, easy twist, lift your back heel. Hands to the floor, exhale. Just once, breathe in, look forward, low lunge. One pyramid pose, breathe out, relax your neck, nose to knee. Inhale, low lunge. Hands walk to the left. Prasarita, turn your toes in. Relax your neck and shoulders. Right hand stays down. Left arm comes up to the sky. Breathe in. Left arm under the right, eagle, come all the way up, turn your toes out. Elbows to navel, breathe, squeeze it out. Inhale to stand up. Exhale to squeeze, squeeze the bum 2 more times. Inhale here, maybe a sigh out of the mouth, exhale. 1 more time, breathe in. Sigh out, breathe out. Release the arms. Inhale, star pose. Extend the legs, extend the arms to the right foot. Warrior 2. Slice it open. Yeah, lovely work. Reverse warrior. Keep the right knee bent. Bring the right arm up to the sky. Extended side angle. Reach forward. Left arm up. Fabulous. Reverse warrior. Breathe in. Bring your hands down to the floor, frame the right foot, lift your left heel. Look forward, inhale. Shiva squat, left knee behind the right. Toes to the floor, arms up to the sky. Inhale, palms together, twist. Left elbow to the outside. Now you can do a side crow if you want. It's quite a nice place. So your left elbow is hooked here. Bring the other elbow to the meaty part of your thigh. I'll show you a little closer. So one elbow is hooked here on the outside. The other elbow is going to come here to the meaty part. And then you can, then it's the landing. Hands down to the floor. Maybe you can look forward and start to lift one or two toes off the floor. It's quite a tricky pose. Give it a try. Look away more than you think. Look away, Sam. So rather than looking to the floor, yeah, look, that's it. You're balancing your bum and your head. That will take some practice. Nice work. For 3, come back into your dragon twist. Feet down to the floor. Press into the right foot. Inhale, single leg Tadasana. Left knee in. Eagle pose. Left leg over. Left arm under. Focus your eyes. Wobbly, wobbly, that's fine. Ankles getting stronger, knees getting stronger. Inhale, arms up, knee up, single leg Tadasana. Fly, low flying warrior. Like an airplane, like an airplane flying into the air. Reach through the crown, palms together, focus the eyes. Take a deep breath in. Low lunge, hands down, foot down. Lift the right leg, 3-legged dog, breathe in. Knee to your nose, breathe out. Plank pose, step back. Left knee to your nose, exhale. Inhale, 3-legged dog, left leg up. Open the hip, and now look under the armpit, look under the right armpit, see the foot, bring the foot to the floor, wild thing. Yes. Take one more deep breath in, look to the floor, left hand down, left leg up, 3-legged dog, knee to your right arm, exhale. Inhale, 3-legged dog, lengthen. Knee to your nose, exhale. Inhale, 3-legged dog. To the right arm, exhale. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Look forward. Trust your body. Step forward. See where you get. Maybe help the foot. Awesome work. Warrior 1. Right foot slightly out. Ground through the feet. Arms reach up. Strong. Bend that left knee. Inhale. Interlace your hands behind your back. Almost there. Lift your chest. Inhale. Stay with me. Amazing job. Fold forward. Relax your neck and shoulders. We stay for one cycle of breath. An in and an exhale. Inhale, right hand down. Left arm up. Lift your right heel. Easy twist. Both hands down to the floor, fingertips. One flow of pyramid. Inhale here, low lunge. Exhale, pyramid pose. Inhale, back to your low lunge. Walk your hands to the right. Prasarita, bring your feet with. Turn your toes out. Soften. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Keep your left hand under your shoulders, right arm up to the sky, breathe in. Right arm eagles under the left. Star pose with your eagle arms, stand up, turn your toes out. Elbows to navel, round the spine. 3 more. Inhale, maybe even close your eyes. Feel the heat of the body. Exhale, notice the breath. Can you stand up a little taller? Inhale. Can you make yourself smaller and sink deeper into your squat? One more time. Breathe in. Lovely, beautiful. Exhale, release the arms, stand up, reach up, strong legs to your left foot, warrior two. Left toes forward, right toes in. Check, check, and then go, cool, I'm here, I'm a warrior. I'm standing here strong. Left arm up to the sky, breathe in. Extended side angle, reach forward, arm to the inside of the knee, right arm up. Fabulous. Reverse it again, come back with that left arm up to the sky. Wimble your hands down to the floor, lift your right heel. Look forward, breathe in. Shiva squat, breathe out. Toes down, arms up, inhale. Twist to your left, exhale. So come low. I use your left hand to hold on to the thigh so I can really twist that right elbow to the outside of the thigh. And then you can first bring the hands down, let the thighs come onto the elbows. Look forward, look forward, look forward. Maybe find an arm balance. So your left elbow is also under your leg. Both elbows under your leg. Yeah, both elbows on the outside of the thigh. So you bring your left elbow in. You can do it without. It's just a lot harder. Specifically for the ladies, this is a lot of strength. For the guys, sometimes it's easier. Alright, let's come back into our dragon twist. Last bit of standing. We can see the finish line. Inhale, right knee up, find your balance. Full eagle pose. Right arm under, right leg over. Stillness, balance, breathe. Inhale, arms up, knee up, hands to heart, fly. Low, flying warrior. Take it easy, take it slow. Find balance on your left foot. Right toes are active. One more deep breath in. Fabulous. Low lunge, hands down, foot down. Left leg lifts, three-legged dog. Breathe in. Knee to your nose. Exhale. Step back to plank pose. Last time. Chaturanga. Exhale. Inhale. Upward facing dog or cobra. Lift the hips. Downward facing dog. Fabulous work. Bend your knees, look forward. Let's come to a seated position. Whew. Amazing. Well done. Bring the soles of the feet to touch. You can come to the top of your mat. Notice if you're warm enough. I'm going to put something warm on here. It's a little bit chilly here in South Africa. Winter time. If you have a block and you want to put that under your face, maybe even two, everybody is different. Just place your head on the block or one block, or maybe it's like playing with your Lego. Let's wind down. Ooh, that was fun. Well done. Feel free to close your eyes. Soften the skin on your face. 5 more rounds of breath here. Nice. Slowly roll up to the seated position. You can scoop your hips a little bit forward. Actually, yeah, let's do a supported bridge pose. So keep your block, bring your feet, you work hard enough. It's one of my favorite shapes. It's a very nice stretch for your psoas. If you sit a lot and you walk a lot, it's anything, actually, it's good for anybody. You can lift your hips and place your block. So with the block, you've got three options here. Low, medium, high. It's up to you. One is not better than the other. One just feels like, oh, make it like a little peaceful little treat for yourself. And everybody is different. Make sure the feet are parallel. And the palms can be next to the body or even overhead. The arms can be next to the body. Oh, so nice. Soften, so you can really feel your hips resting on the block. And that softness translates into your organs, translates into your abdominals. 3 more rounds of breath here. Alright, slowly lift your hips, remove your block, and actually let's put our block in between our knees. Bring the arms wide, and then let the knees fall over to the left side. Soften your toes. You can turn your face to the right hand or keep the nose pointing up to the sky. And I'd really invite you to close your eyes now and soften the body. Make sure you're warm enough. Let's change side. On the inhale, bring the knees back to center. Make sure you've got space. Take a little rest here and then slowly bring the knees over to the other side. Soften your palms. Soften the skin of your face. Alright, time for a beautiful Shavasana shape. Bring your blankies in, make it comfortable, maybe put some socks on, and then extend the legs along the floor. If you prefer to come into a meditative seat, it's also fine. I'll be the timekeeper, so you can just let go, don't have to think about anything. I'll let you know when it's time to move again. And even when I tell you it's time, you can decide to stay exactly where you are. If you want to gift yourself a nice long Shavasana. Shavasana can be translated in letting go. Letting go of everything. You don't have to do anything. Just be still. if you are in a really nice, peaceful place, just stay. There's no need to rush, there's no need to do anything. You can just give yourself a little bit more of this time to just be still. Otherwise, keep your eyes closed and start with little movements of your fingers and your toes. Notice all these little magical movements that your hands can make, that your feet can make. Just magical, amazing how we are, fascinating how we are built and how we heal and how we stay strong. Hug your knees into your chest. Give yourself a loving hug. You can bring your nose in between your knees, really round your spine, curled up like a little tiny ball of energy, a little tiny ball of love, of you. And then roll to the left or the right side. Use the bottom arm as a pillow for your head. And then slowly come back up to a seated position, cross-legged or kneeling. And just do a little check-in again, like we did in the beginning of class. How does the body feel? Hopefully a little bit more open, a little bit more warm, a little bit more spacious. What is the quality of your breath? Probably a little bit more aware of your breath. Maybe a little slower than when you started. What about your thoughts? With calm, deep breathing comes clearer minds, calmer minds. Bring the palms together, an acknowledgement to each other. My grateful heart, thanks your beautiful heart for joining, for practicing, for being open to something new, to always want to learn and better yourself. Thank you. Namaste.